See, you should meet us here in my garage, where a group of nerds have collected after quarantining and, well, after getting COVID tests and following incredibly difficult guidelines. But here we are, and we're having a great time already. It's been absolutely just a riot, and we're only 3 hours in, is what I would say. You killed 8 Keepers of Secrets so far today?
Yes, I have done that.
Yes, that's good. Is good.
It feels good.
Is feel good?
It's like a good stretch.
You had double night explosions?
Yeah.
Back.
With 3 night explosions, 1 game.
Oh, there's a triple something button in the sound thing, but we'll save that for later. So, welcome everybody to Hammer Out Cancer. This is, technically speaking, Charity Hammer 3. Siri wants to participate. This is technically Charity Hammer 3. That's what this is. And we are raising money for cancer, because cancer sucks. Actually, we're raising money against cancer.
Fight cancer, yes.
Yes, we're not.
Very specifically how you should say.
Yes, we don't want to raise money to increase cancer. That's not good.
Yeah.
So we've told the story a bunch at this point, but basically one of Chuck and my closest friends is having a very terrible fight with cancer that is, in addition to being a massive health problem, is also a massive financial issue. So, because of our healthcare system in the United States. So we wanted to do something to help him, but we also wanted to help everybody who has cancer. So we are, excuse me, evidently if you talk a lot, the mask does not stay on. So we are raising money to be split between Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research, no matter how many times the Falcon said Paul Hutchinson in the last stream. It is in fact Fred Hutchinson. It is a world-renowned cancer research facility, and the family of our beloved Vince Price, who, if you have not met, is maybe the kindest 40K player that there is.
Certainly a pillar in our Northwest community, has helped get a lot of the tournament circuit off the ground and has brought teams together, and a big part of everything we got going here.
And Chuck and I have both been playing 40K with him since the mid-90s.
Since your teens.
Since my teens, and your teens too.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're not that much older than I am.
I know. But
Fair enough.
felt more aggressive. Right? You have to ruin it.
Aggressive. That's what we're going for, is aggressive. Okay, so we're raising money, right? That's what we're doing. And since it's a charity hammer, that means we're going to give stuff away too, and we're giving a lot away. Every $30 you donate, how do you donate? I'll tell you in just a second. But every $30 that you donate is a raffle ticket. You don't have to do anything. Just as you donate, we keep track of how much you're donating, and we put raffle tickets in the system. We're giving away a huge amount of product. We gave away a commission painted Demon Prince from, not Creature Caster, but something.
Dreamforge.
From Dreamforge in the first segment. And we have another 25-ish boxes of Warhammer 40K. We have a giant Orc Mega Bundle, which is like $600 of Orcs probably, maybe $500.
Something it's huge.
Yeah.
So it's most of an army minus boys.
Yeah, right. Add boys to taste,
Yeah, and
then
fight.
and then done, and then army. And we're also giving away the beautifully commission painted gold Necron army that Chuck will actually be playing on stream.
Yes.
And then we're gonna give it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one go, fall in love with it, and then ship it somewhere.
Yeah, right. Which will not be an issue because you have other Necrons.
I could just replace it with my other Necron.
Yeah, that's right. What do we remember when that game is? I don't know when that game is.
Well, why don't you stall for time?
Okay.
And I'll answer that question shortly.
Yeah. No, not that stalling for time. Okay.
No, you're doing great.
So let's give away, actually, let's talk through the agenda, then we'll give away some raffle stuff. If you want to donate, it is paypal.me/charityhammer, or go to charityhammer.com and you'll get the link there. If none of that works, you can PayPal bestinfaction@gmail.com. That link on PayPal should not require you to have a PayPal account. We got asked about that. It should not require that. So, let's walk through the agenda. So, after this, I will be playing on this table, in fact, and I will be playing Tyranids against Deathwatch, where he has taken as many Inceptors as possible. The general idea of his list is, Inceptors are really good. What if I take all 2,000 points worth because I'm playing Deathwatch? So, we'll see how that game goes. The poor bugs hopefully won't get shot off the table, but we'll see. And then immediately after that on this table will be the Space Wolves of Mitch into the Orcs of Chuck, which I think is a matchup that's actually never happened. They've not played that matchup.
No, we have not.
Did you figure out when your Necron game is?
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay.
It's on Stream 2, which is another good topic.
Yes. For much of the event, Stream 2 is also live. Stream 2 is at twitch.tv/canhammer_TV. That is the Canhammer Twitch stream. They do fantastic content, basically multiple times a week. Lots going on there, and they're a fantastic sponsor of this event. Another sponsor is our friends at Art of War.
Mm-hmm.
And our friends at Art of War are providing some really neat raffle gifts, which I'm about to give away. Helped us with our list, came on the show and talked about the tournament. And in addition to that, they're showing up for commentating throughout the weekend.
Yep.
Commentating, you say? Well, for the RTT that we're about to talk about, and for the games on Stream 1 this evening, we have commentators that are commentating from their homes. The Falcon and John Lennon and Vincent Price did the first one, and the next one will be Alex McDougall and our very own Mitch Pelham, who is actually going to do it from here because we had a scheduling snafu. But he's going to do it nonetheless. So the
100 feet of
commentators...
Ethernet cord?
What's that?
100 feet of Ethernet cord?
Yes, he's in a different building.
Yeah, weird.
The commentating's a really neat addition because it makes it so that when you're quiet, like playing, and when it's not particularly interesting, there's people that understand the game really well that aren't stressed out about playing,
Or
that
in
can just
Peter's
kind of
case,
be talking.
people are entertaining.
Yeah, the Falcon's like, okay, I guess I'll just be entertaining for the next few minutes, right? So the commentating has been really great. The RTT starts tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It is a double elimination RTT. The brackets are on challenge.com, but you can get the link from, if you're on the Twitch right now, which you should be, just to go ! Something.
Challenge?
Bracket? I can't remember what it is now. There is a command to bring up the challenge bracket. He'll drop the link in. Go in there. Predict who's going to win. The lists are online. The lists are linked there as well. Predict who's going to win. If you do the best job predicting, you win a new in-box night. That's what you win. So, RTT starts tomorrow morning with me playing. I'm the top seed. We seeded based on 2019 ITC score. I'll be playing into Tyler's 3 giant bugs who shoot things and 1,000,000 tiny bugs who are OBSEC list. And opposite of that, I don't remember which game is going, but the other 3 games for tomorrow morning for the RTT are Chuck's Sisters of Battle and Noah's Admech, Peter's Imperial Soup, which is really the best stuff, the best tanks from Guard, some Death Riders of Core, because they're incredible right now, and then also Raven Guard, Vanguard Vets, basically. Your game we talked about, we already covered.
I'm playing into Noah's Admech.
Right, and then the other game is Zach's Guard, basically tanks and 1,000,000 dudes, into Harrison's Blood Angels. Did I forget a game? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
No, we forgot Paul. Paul's playing someone. Paul's playing Peter.
Right. there you go.
Peter's Imperial Soup into Paul's Keeper Rush. Literally the list you just saw. It has won a pretty major tournament this year. So that's what's going on starting tomorrow morning. We'll do the first 2 rounds of the RTT are tomorrow. The rest of them are on Sunday. We'll have commentation for every RTT game, even if it's on the Canhammer stream too. Let's give some stuff away. Before I do that, we're just going to go ahead and pull this guy out of my pocket, and we're going to go ahead and go to PayPal, and we're just going to give you guys the up to the minute. I'm going to put the correct password in, so that's going to take me just a second longer because I started typing the wrong one. Drum roll, please. Don't drum roll. They'll annoy people. Oh, nice. Very quiet drum roll. Very polite and respectful drum roll. We have raised, as of right now, this is just for this year, $7,227.67. How do we get 67 cents? Well, some people are donating from other countries, and the money goes through a complicated mathematical formula before it is given to me.
Several.
Sometimes that means that you are close to getting a raffle ticket and it did not, and sometimes, all the time, I go, I'm sorry the conversion messed with you, here's your raffle ticket.
Yeah.
So sometimes it means you give me $28.74.
So this is raffle as intended?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So $7,227.61. What's amazing about that is that basically is how much money we earned at the first Charity Hammer. The 6 months after, we got about another $2,000, but the actual end of stream thing was about that. First year we did about 10 grand. Second year we did about 25 grand, including the big donation from Frontline and the other companies. When I got Sportsman of the Year for doing this, which was humbling and amazing. And then this year we're already at $7,227.67. So that's what's going on there. Let's give away some prizes. We're going to give away the double Art of War prize. Here's how that works. Art of War, if you don't know, is a coaching and, well, it's really a 40K company that makes a bunch of content, a bunch of coaching videos, meta-analysis. They do private coaching. It's basically Nick Nanavati, who is one of the most accomplished 40K players in the world and won the ITC in 2018. He's partnered up with Richard Siegler, who won the ITC last year, John Lennon, who got third in the ITC last year, Mark Perry, who did very well last year, Brad Chester, Alex McDougall. A bunch of those guys are involved that are amazing, and they make incredible content. You can find them at Art of War 40K. And we just think the world of them. They are the traditional sponsor of Charity Hammer. Usually all those guys are here. So we wanted to come up with something fun for them to do. So here's what's happening. I'm going to tell you 2 names. Each of those names gets to be a general, I don't know what you want to call it, in a challenge match between Nick and John at their stream set up in Florida. Here's how that works. You get to pick what army they're going to play. Then you get to work with that person, either Nick or John, on that army and like, what should it do and what should we put into it? And you get to make a strategy with them. Then they are going to go on stream publicly and do a big challenge where they're basically your champion. If you win that, I'm going to send you a trophy for winning the thing that you didn't participate in. Well, you did participate. You participated in the planning.
Yeah.
So John's person, John's champ will be championing Daniel Johnson. So Daniel Johnson, if you're watching, I'll be emailing you about that. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun, Daniel. You might win a trophy. You got a 50-50 chance right now. The second one, which will be Nick will be the champion of, is Adam Holmes. Adam, if you're watching, similar to what I just said about Daniel. So it'll be the Daniel versus Adam matchup where one of them will be Nick and one of them will be John. It'll be really fun. It's going to be about a week or 2 from now. We'll make sure that we advertise it a lot on stream. Maybe we'll put our donation link up there. Maybe we'll do that. So those are our prizes for right now. And then let me go to the overall prize list, and I'll tell you what else we're giving away this weekend. So we got that commission painted Necron army, if that's your thing. If you like a gold army that's gorgeous.
If you like full armies.
Right? Yeah, if you want to just have a 2,000 point list that's ready to put on the table, if that's what you're into, you could have that. The Orc Mega Bundle, which is like planes and mech guns. It's a lot. The picture is on our website.
Bikes. There's a full squad of bikes in there.
Yeah, there's some bikes in there.
Tons.
It's missing boys.
Yep.
You'll have to buy boys to make it all work together. We got a Wazbomb Blastojet. These are all new in box things, by the way. We got a Gaz. We got a Termagant Brood. We got an Ironfather Pharaohs, Catachin Colonel, which I've heard is actually a really hard model to find. Dark Shroud. We gave away the Demon Prince already. The Knight is from the thing. 3 boxes of Plague Bearers, 3 boxes of Bloodletters, a box of Virtus Praetors, Mephiston, the Red Gobbo, box of Guardsmen, 2 boxes of Fenrisian Wolves, Farseer Jet Bike, and we have a few more prizes that are actually coming in that aren't even on here. So there's about 3 or 4 more things beyond what is on this not up to date list. Gonna give it all away. Gonna give something away every 3 hours. So if you wanted to win something, you would donate.
Yeah.
Also, we will also be coming through the streams over the course of the weekend and asking you some trivia questions. They will not be on every stream because it's going to be very hard for me to organize. But when we do the trivia questions, you will be able to send your trivia question to bestinfaction@gmail.com. And if you do that, you will also get raffle tickets. So you do not just have to donate to enter. I believe do not have to purchase to enter is the legal line that goes with that.
That you must say in order to maintain.
Right? So let me just click over to my agenda and make sure we talked about everything that we wanted to talk about here. So we talked about why we're doing it and what we're doing it and the commentation, the money raised. We talked about the agenda, the RTT, the giveaway, the players. Let's go through a little bit about who's here. For those that don't listen to our show normally, I'm the organizer host, I will call myself, of the Best in Faction podcast. We are a competitive Warhammer 40K podcast that focuses entirely on the competitive scene. We go to tournaments, we talk about them when we're able to.
Yeah.
We go to tournaments, we talk about them, we analyze the meta, we do interviews of players that win things, and those interviews are called the Show Your Work podcast, as what we've been called by others. I am a longtime gamer who came back to 40K about 3 years ago. I've had pretty good success, and I think my best year is I ended the ITC in like 40th. So it was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. Chuck is one of my
Yeah.
2 co-hosts on the show. You can say a
But
few things about yourself if you want.
Been at this game for 20 plus years. I keep losing count. Played basically all the armies across the board over time, and just have a long history of really loving, enjoying both the hobby and the tournament environment.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great way to take a step up from there.
Chuck is my regular practice partner, so if you watch
Yeah.
our stream, you've seen us a lot. Over there on the corner of the room is our incredibly good friend, Mitch Pelham. Mitch is known for finding what's broken in the game and using that to
Yep.
win things. He is very good. Mitch is your guy if you want to look through 3 books and find where GW made a rules mistake. Mitch is your guy. Mitch popularized the Artemia. Is that what it is? In 8th edition, the Artemia Pattern Hellhound by taking 37 of them to LVO. I think it was 18. I think it
Yeah.
was 17. I think we decided to drop 1 at the last minute.
LVO was 14.
Oh, okay.
The tournament before that was 17, and the tournament before that was 21.
So he went 21, 17, 14 when he realized, I guess I need other things in my
Just
list.
find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
14.
And
That's the right
and
number.
Mitch was an inch from the top 8 at that LVO.
Mhm.
Mitch was also one of the first people to win a major with what later was called the Castellan list, which was Castellan, Emilian Guard, all that. And a longtime member of the 40K community and one of our good friends. He does the show with us. Also with us is Peter. Peter is another member of our local 40K team who has won some tournaments over the past few years. What was that? Would you win that GT with?
Eldar.
Eldar, yes. Planes?
Yes.
Ah, yes, excellent. Always feels good to win with Eldar planes. So Peter is another local GT winning player. Really has a fanatical passion for the Death Corps of Krieg. And at the moment, Rough Riders are good, so immediate changes had to happen to his list so that they could be in it. So you'll see Peter play throughout the weekend. He also plays Eldar and Harlequins and Guard, Custodes.
That's what's going up.
Okay.
Custodes. I own Custodes.
He owns Custodes. We're actually standing in front of the Cullen collection, if anybody's wondering what I
Yeah.
play. We've got Eldar, this is Craft World, and then this is Dark Eldar. This is all Imperium. There's more Imperium down here. There's some Age of Sigmar hiding down here, and then GSC and Tyranids. Anywho, next up we'll talk about Noah Badome. Noah is a newer member of the local competitive scene over the past year or so, but Noah also owns all of the armies, I'm pretty sure at this point. It's sure what it seems like. He plays a ton on TTS. At this tournament, he might be the most
I think he's the most practiced.
practiced member of the tournament. Noah lives up here in the northwestern part of Washington like I do, and is a member of the Dark Tower team, which I don't think is called that. I'm not sure what it's called. But Dark Tower is a great store up in Bellingham. Noah's a member of that group. You'll see Noah playing a lot of stuff. He's playing Deathwatch against me shortly. He's playing AdMech on the RTT, and he's also playing something else later in the weekend. I can't remember. So that's Noah. Also with us is Paul Winters, who is known as the Slaanesh guy by a lot of people on our Discord. Paul's the sort of guy that when he started playing World of Warcraft a million years ago when it came out, he said, this is the character that I'm going to make. I think it's a paladin, but I don't remember. Paul, are you in here? No? Okay. We're trying to be separate, not near each other. We're trying to be 6 feet apart, so he's not in the building. But I think he said it was a paladin, and it's the only character he's ever played, and he doesn't have alts. Paul has taken this level of focus to 40K. Paul plays Slaanesh. Not Nurgle, not Tzeentch Demons. Paul plays Slaanesh. And through 8th edition, that was often frustrating for Paul. But we've got Keeper Rush now, and we've got 9th edition, and that list is good, and it wins. In fact, when we did bracket predictions with Nick Nanavati and John Lennon, they predicted that it would go far, that it would wreck people. So I look forward to seeing that tomorrow. Paul also has not gotten a haircut for all of COVID, so he is very easy to spot. If we wanted to do like a Nirvana cover band, Paul is right here, ready to go. That's a very topical thing for those of us in the Pacific
The
Northwest.
kids love that.
Yeah, right? Everybody knows who Nirvana is. Okay, so who's next? Harrison's next. Harrison, another member of our team. Harrison actually got into 40K competitively by making the mistake of coming to my house to play me originally. we were both new to the game, and we both were shopping from the same store, and that store owner is like, you guys should play each other, and he was right, because we really like each other's company. Harrison owns all of the knights, not some of the knights. Harrison owns all of them. Oh, are you missing one?
No, I have 18.
Oh, he has 18 knights. Harrison likes the knights. Harrison likes the custodes as well. And then other than that, despite the huge Tyranid army that you tricked him into purchasing,
Just sits in his closet.
that sits in his closet, there's a huge Tyranid kit-bashed Tau Tyranid army that Chuck made that he sold to Harrison because we thought Harrison would like Tyranids, and that was wrong, so Harrison has them. But he plays a lot of different Imperium armies. I know you've played some Death Watch. You're playing Blood Angels at this tournament. And Harrison is one of our favorite people because he's just happy to be here. Every time we've had him on the show or had him with anything, Harrison always says that he's happy to be here. We like that. It's nice to always have someone be happy to be here.
Somebody likes being here.
Yeah, that's right. So that's Harrison. I don't want to forget anybody.
Tyler?
Tyler Bortel is here. Tyler is a known guy in the Portland meta. And he drove straight through so as to follow COVID precautions and is staying up here for the weekend. Tyler is a fanatical Tyranid player, which is why I know him, because I talk about Tyranids a lot. I talk about Tyranids more than anyone should. And Tyler plays a very different style of 40K than I do. And that made him a really obvious person to bring up here. Tyler is a big fan of if there's an army that just tar pits you, if it just holds you in place and you don't do anything, Tyler would be all about that. He wants to cover the table with things and just not die so quickly as to lose the game. So very different than how I play. He's bringing a fantastically different Tyranid list from anything you guys would see me play to the RTT, and we're really excited about that. He's also a wicked smart dude that's incredibly well spoken and will be on the show again because we really liked having him on the show when he was on. I think there's somebody left.
That was 8?
Was that, well, and Mitch. Mitch isn't in the RTT.
Oh, yeah. So we did.
And now I feel bad because I've forgotten.
Zach.
Zach! You mean the number 2 seed?
Yeah, you
We
know
haven't
whatever.
talked about the number 2 seed yet. Okay, so over the last several years in the state of Washington, if you were to gamble on who won a tournament, it would be, your gamble would be, was it Mitch, was it Colin, was it Zach? That's about the past 3 years of 40K in Washington State. Zach is a accomplished player with many major NGT tournament wins. He finished about 10 places behind me in the ITC, so I got to steal the first seed from him for the tournament. But he had a fantastic season just like I did. We're both very happy with that. Zach also plays very different stuff than we often show on stream. He played the Jim Vessel style Chaos list for a bunch of last year. He played the Grotesques and Double Spear Ynnari list. Before he played Tau a bunch of last year with Triptide. I also played Tau last year, now that I think about it. We both played Tau last year. And he was,
You dropped your mic.
yeah, it fell off.
All the way down.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, actually, now that you're listing off all the armies he's played, I'm really sort of his dealer. I've loaned him a lot of those armies to
Yeah,
play.
right. So let me just put this back up. We're clipping these to our masks because it works so well.
I think that's what's actually pulling your mask down. I put it farther back this way.
I'm going to put it right here, and we're just going to call it good for right now. Zach had a Blight Hauler list. He was excited to bring to
Oh,
this
yeah.
tournament. Really excited to bring this Blight Hauler list. 4 days before the tournament, that FAQ came out. No, turn those off. The FAQ came out, and his list went up 360 points. Okay? So, that's bad. So we struggled to try to find something for him to play. He's excited about Death Guard. We don't got Death Guard rules.
Yeah.
And playing old Death Guard rules didn't make any sense. So he's playing Mono Guard. Why? Because he's played Guard before, and the Mono Guard list he's playing is a very efficient shooting list with a lot of bodies that are good at OBSEC.
Yep.
But Zach will play that list incredibly well, and it will be really interesting to see someone play Mono Guard. Lots of people think Mono Guard is bad. I think it's quite solid, and so I'm excited to see what Zach does with it. All right, do you have any questions over there, Harrison, from the chat? No? Okay.
All right.
All right, well, that's what we have going on. If you've got questions, let us know. What we're going to do here in a minute is we're going to shut down for about a half an hour while we get everything set up for the 48 uninterrupted hours of 40K, which is what happens next. In about a half an hour, we're going to go live, and we're not going to turn off the stream. Well, we're going to restart it each time. But we're not going to stop streaming until 6 o'clock Pacific on Sunday. And we're very excited about it. We hope you are as well. There is absolutely wonderful things that we're doing with that this money is going to. It really is a big deal. I'm incredibly proud of what's been raised already. I know it's terrible in the world right now. I know that you might be feeling differently about finances than you were a year ago. We appreciate that. If you can help us, please do. Please donate. It means the world. If you can't, maybe you could tell your friends about us and get more people watching us, and then maybe they'll be able to donate. That's the way that you can help without it affecting your bank account, because we totally get it. You know, there's people that are unemployed, there's people that aren't making the money they're used to. We get it. But if you could help us, the state of cancer in our country and the complete financial destitution it leaves your family in is a really big deal, and there's a member of the community who really needs your help. And in addition to that, Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research is doing a lot of really amazing stuff. They're the only reason that my mother's alive, period, flat, end of statement. And they also need your money as well. So if you can afford to give, please do. PayPal.me/CharityHammer or go to www.charityhammer.com. We're going to be back in about 30 minutes, and the streams won't stop from there. Any questions over there? Any questions on the stream? Okay.
Saying you're muffled, you're beautiful through here.
Oh, weird.
It
Okay.
must be, it's probably,
I'm wearing it way down here now, so
Yeah.
okay. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
thank you.
Thanks. You want to stop that, Peter?